Welcome back. It's the Laundromat Show, episode 24. It's Ant McKee.
It's K Rose.
Lee.
And before we get into it, let's shout out our social media, Cheese.
Yes, sir. On Instagram, we're The Laundromat Show. On Twitter, we're just Laundromat Show. On TikTok, we're The Laundromat Show. And on Facebook, we're The Laundromat Show. Make sure you go follow us. Also, if you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe. If you're listening on any of the podcast platforms, follow us. Do your thing. Make sure you show support.
All right. And then do we got any businesses to shout out?
Yes, sir. We got a business. My cousin, she has a new business, Dymond Decor. And from what I'm seeing, it's Dymond__Decor on Instagram. I think she's going to be like selling different types of trinkets and things like that you can hang up or place in your crib, like Buddha, different stuff like that. So check her out on Instagram, Dymond__Decor, and Dymond spelled Dymond.
I was about to say, spell that, bro.
That's what's up. Shout out to her. If you need those little trinkets in the crib, go ahead and go to her Instagram. Let me guess. You've been thinking about starting a podcast, but you just don't know where to get started. Well, I have some good news for you. The Laundromat is feeling generous, and we're going to let you know how we've been recording for almost a year now. Buzzsprout. Buzzsprout gets your show listed on every major podcast platform. And if that's not good enough, you'll get a great-looking podcast website, audio players that can drop into other websites, detailed analytics to see how people are listening, and tools to promote your episodes and more. So follow the link in our show notes and let Buzzsprout know we sent you. You'll get a $20 Amazon gift card if you sign up for a paid plan, and it helps support the show. So stop procrastinating and start that podcast. Now, what you see this week, Cheese? We've been off for about a week, so I know you saw something.
Bro, I done seen a lot, man. We've been off for like 2 weeks, I think. So you know how the news be coming out crazy in those weeks. First situation, I know y'all probably saw this if y'all been on Twitter. DaBaby, the rapper DaBaby. Yeah. So a video came out, I think that he put out himself on Twitter, on Instagram. He had, I guess he was in his tour bus. He pulled up and he opened his tour bus door. It was 2 kids out there. And I believe they were selling like Skittles or like fruit snacks, one of the two. And so it was 2 kids. They both had a box of Skittles or fruit snacks. And he was like, he had a bunch of cash in his hand when he opened the door. He was like, what's up, young boys, yada, yada, yada. How much y'all want for this, for y'all boxes? So the kid, I guess because he recognized it was DaBaby, he said $200 for his box. So DaBaby immediately, he was like, no, hold. He asked the other young boy, he said, how much you want for your box? The other young boy, I think, said like $200 too. So he like, oh, y'all going crazy. He was like, how many fruit snacks is in each of y'all boxes? It was like 34. He said, so y'all normally selling for how much? They said $2. He said, okay, so that's what? How much is that? They couldn't do 2 times 34. They couldn't do it.
They could do it. They just didn't want to do it.
I don't know what it was, bro. So basically, it was $68 for a box. They were trying to charge him $200. And I guess he taught him a lesson. He was like, yo, y'all should have told me the right price. Y'all would have got blessed. Instead, I'm just going to buy a candy from each one of y'all. He bought a $2 candy from each one, and he closed the door, and you should have saw their faces as they walked around. I say all that to say, what was your reactions from this video? Because it was a hot topic on Twitter.
Keep it a buck, bro. I would have did the same damn thing. Like, you're not just going to play in my face like that, bro. It's like, because he was probably going to buy both the boxes anyway. You mean like, so you don't even got to play in my face and say, oh, $200 when the box is worth what? Like, what's 34 times 2? $68. That's some bullshit, bro. Like, that's
so you're saying if you was DaBaby, he had a lot of cash in his hand, and they did that to you, you would have only, after they tried to finesse you, because it looks like that's what they tried to do.
Yes.
You would have just bought. Would you have bought one in general, or would you have not?
I would still bought one. Okay. No, I probably would have still bought one. Just because like I wanted some candy anyway. But I'm not about to buy the whole box or buy more than I was gonna buy that I'm not even gonna eat no more just because y'all niggas try to play me. That shit corny.
Got you. What about you, Ant?
You said it was a hot topic. Like how? I didn't see the feedback. I only saw the video.
It was a hot topic because it was basically a split. A lot of the people was like, the people on the side that were against DaBaby basically were saying they didn't like that he filmed it publicly and released it because they were little kids. They thought he still should have gave them a bunch of the money that he had in his hand because he had a wad of cash. Okay. And they just thought it was corny on DaBaby's end. And then on the other side, people were like, leak. They agreed with what he did by showing them and teaching them a lesson.
Well, I'm gonna start off. No, I'm not. I agree with DaBaby. I'm not paying $200 for the box of candy where you just broke down the math in my face and it made no sense. And then another thing I don't like. Well, the one thing I will agree with is I do think this era that we live in where everything is recorded, I don't like that. Especially like, if they're underage, like don't put kids on camera.
I think he was I think when the video started, he was recording it just to show that he was about to buy the candy from
I
the
think
kid.
that's exactly
and then it went
what
another
happened.
direction and he posted it anyway.
Yeah. I think he was about to record himself showing love and then was like,
Yeah.
wait, hold on, what the hell? But mine is that. And then if that's that case, then he was trying to show love. But no, I hate when people try to tell other people what to do with their money. It doesn't matter how much money they have. Doesn't matter if he has a wad of cash in his hand. That's his money. He can spend it however he wants to spend it. He's not obligated to give anybody money because they don't have it or because he's rich. So I just don't like when people count other people's pockets, especially when he was going to give them bread and they tried to finesse them. That they played themselves.
Okay. So I'm gonna reply to a few of those points, but I'll give my perspective first. I thought I liked it when I first saw the video. I was on DaBaby side. I thought it was a great lesson to teach him because he kind of said in the video, he was like, "Yo, I was gonna bless y'all anyway." And I think what he probably was gonna do was he was gonna ask. He asked them how much for a box. He probably was just about to give them dumb bread and let them keep the candy to keep selling.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like at least that's my opinion. I think that's what he was about to do. So if they would have been honest, it's a good lesson. If you would have been a solid business person and not looked at DaBaby, who you think somebody has a lot of money and tried to finesse them, y'all would have got blessed. So I thought that was a great lesson for the young boys.
It is.
I agree. So I think I would have did the same thing. I don't know. And if I was in a baby situation, I think the type of person I am, I would have taught them the lesson, but still gave them the bread though.
You ain't gonna learn the lesson if you got the bread. You're gonna try to finesse somebody. You're gonna try to finesse the next bull.
True, that's true. That can be true, and I think that's a main issue some of the people had with it. It was like, look, you see these young boys trying to grind and hustle out here. They probably never get to see a rapper pull up on them very often. So I can see how a young person can make that mistake. Like, yo, he got money. I can charge for more because I want some more money. Like y'all can kind of see that, right?
I can definitely see it. Sure. But now you know, little nigga. Nah, here go this $2.
Where's the MJ? Fuck them kids.
Yeah, that's not thorough.
So I think I definitely would have gave them the bread that I originally planned on giving it to them, just because I think I'm that type of person. But I wasn't mad at the lesson he taught them though.
I mean, like you said, bro. Maybe he could have gave him a little bit more bread because maybe he got it, maybe he don't got it. We don't really know. In all honesty, bro. Like,
he had it though.
If that money was in advance, that could have been money he had to pay for something else with. You don't know.
No, but he did
all the time. They go to the ATM and just take cash out to just show it off, and they got to pay a bill with it.
True, but at least from how the video looked leaked, he pulled out the wad of cash, I guess, to bless them with. So you had it.
Well, bro, if you pull out, if you about to bless somebody, and they see you about to bless them, and they try to finesse you, they ain't getting blessed no more. They shouldn't get blessed no more, in my opinion, bro.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. I agree with that. I just think I still would have did it just because they was little kids anyway. Well, you know what I mean?
But let me play devil's advocate. What if after the video, he posted that shit or whatever, but he still gave the young boys some bread? Because we don't know. Maybe he did that.
I doubt it.
I doubt it too. I would have did that shit. I would have pulled the fuck off.
No, he shut that door and he was happy. And like how you said, I still wanted the candy anyway. It was clear he definitely wanted some Skittles because he started shaking the bag and shit. Like,
yo, DaBaby a funny bull. He a funny bull.
He is. But yo, they was a lot of people was agreeing with him, but a lot of people was killing them. So I thought that was a crazy situation. But it was a good lesson for them young boys. They'll be honest, I think, from now on. The one last thing I'm gonna say on it, I do think that DaBaby said, "What do you want for this box?" Like that was like the question he asked, and I think he should have said, "How much does the box go for?" Because if you ask somebody, "What do you want for the box?" they could give you any number. That's what they want for it. You know what I mean?
That's true.
So I think that was a little bit of a gray area, but them young boys, they got to listen. So moving on. I don't know if y'all saw this. I thought it was pretty crazy. So the boy Drake, he obviously in his music, he's known for his, like, I guess, doing extravagant dates, taking out women.
Yes.
So recently a video came out. It was a helicopter pilot. He was flying his helicopter. This was in LA. And basically Drake rented out the Dodgers stadium to go on a date. It's a whole backstory with this, but to go on a date. the helicopter, the pilot saw them and flew down there and basically blew up his whole spot. Like took pictures of him. You can see Drake's face. He like,
He's like, yo, I paid all this bread to be low. You wild.
you right, you crazy. So he basically released the pictures and they found out who Drake was dating. So did y'all see that?
Yeah,
I did.
It was the basketball player on Brian team mom. She tough.
That's a whole nother component. That's a whole nother component to it. But what did y'all think of that? Like, what would y'all do if y'all was in that situation?
What can you do, bro?
Yeah, you caught. I mean,
At that point,
so
what do you do?
Yeah, just enjoy the rest of the night. I guess laugh it off.
Yeah,
But that's some fly shit, bro. Dodger Stadium. Oh
That's
my,
crazy.
that's
Wow.
some fly
Bro.
shit.
That's a date, bro.
Like, how much did that cost? Like, yo,
The crazy thing is he probably didn't even have to pay.
probably not. They
You
probably
know-
just looked out. Yeah.
I'm about to say, you know, them people in them type of positions, people just look out for you. Like, yeah, go
Which
ahead.
is
go
crazy
ahead.
because they got the bread to pay for that shit.
That's
Oh,
how
yeah,
it works.
yeah, yeah.
That's how it be working. Once you got the bread, they be like, nah, don't pay for it.
You
Man,
don't
that
gotta
shit
pay.
free. That shit crazy. But
Yeah, that's a flex.
honestly, I saw some people on Twitter, and I honestly kind of agreed a little bit with this. They said Drake might have paid that pilot to fly over, take the picture, so we can put that shit in the next song. Put it on the album.
Certified lover boy vibes, man.
I saw that. I just think that I wouldn't agree with that because like you said, the girl he's dating is the mom of one of LeBron James's Jr.'s teammates.
Mhm.
So I don't think he would, if he really dating her and he cool with the family, I don't think he would put the bull out there like that because the bull.
I mean,
was
he
kinda,
already showed up to the game and made the whole game hot, so obviously he don't care.
but nobody knew before these pictures came out
Bro,
the real
everybody-
reason he was
every-
there.
Everybody was talking like, "Yo, he came near to
No,
go."
bro. He
Mom,
went to
everybody
the
was
game
saying
with
that.
Bron, bro.
No.
bro.
At least when I saw it, at least a casual person, when I saw those pictures and he's at the game, I thought he was just there to show love for Bron
Yeah,
and his
that's what I
son.
thought too.
I was reading the comments. Everybody like, "Yo, Drake think he's slick because he was sitting next to the Bull mom." They like, "Nah, he coming at the Bull mom." The next thing you know, you see her out in Dodger Stadium. I'm like, "That's my man."
Yo,
That wasn't in the
the
comments.
mom is crazy. I ain't gonna hold you. I was like, yeah, I'd have rented out Dodger Stadium. But I might gotta edit that. But
Like that.
yeah, man.
Yo, you renting out the Delaware Field House for that?
Yeah, bro. The field, G League Field House, bro. That's my next joint, bro. That'd be my life savings.
Courtside date.
You
Yeah, good
nah. All right, so let me ask you this then: if you were the young boy in this situation, he's one of the top seniors in the country in basketball. I think his name is Amari Bailey. That's his name. Very tough combo guard, but his mom is obviously bad, and she's obviously dating Drake. If y'all were in his position and it just got blown out to the world that, you know, basically Drake is, dating your mom, how would y'all feel? Because, jokes and shit come from that. Like, how would y'all feel about if y'all was in that situation?
From a nigga whose mom is newly single, bro, your mom could do worse. She could be dating any random ass dickhead boy, and you could be hate that nigga. But I read my mom. If I hate some nigga that my mom dating, if it's Drake, okay, she doing well for herself. Good job, mom.
That's true. That's a way to look at it.
Going off of what Asco said, he might be right. It could be worse.
Could be way worse.
Could be
A
worse.
lot worse, bro. Could be a lot worse.
Well, all right, but would y'all feel a way if like Certified Lover Boy come out and like certain things he's saying?
Oh yeah,
Like-
then he got to see me. Don't talk about my mom on the track, bro.
Bro,
Like
you're
not
not
even-
even to see Drake, bro.
Not
he
if
ain't
he-
gonna be nowhere to be found.
But listen, not even if you don't mention your mom. Like if he just saying certain stuff and like they dating, so that's like you can just only.
I mean, he's always said that kind of shit in his songs though. So you can't really, if you're a fan of his music and you know he's dating your mom, you can't really take it there unless you just not listen to his music no more. You can't.
Listen, this the only reason I would be mad, and this is what I think is actually happening. Low key, he probably not even dating boy mom. It's just, you know what I'm saying? And then he don't get none of the perks out of it. He just did that to flex so he can do what he trying to do. And then everybody talking about Drake with your mom, but you ain't getting nothing out of it. Like you ain't getting no shoes, you ain't getting no album, you ain't getting no. I don't think he really dating her for real.
I don't know. I don't know nothing about none of that, bro.
I don't know either, but they're clearly doing something. And I mean, I don't know. Like if I was listening to the album and Drake was like, "Yeah, it took a thick joint to the Dodger Stadium," you'd be like,
That's out of pocket. That's out of pocket, bro.
You'd be like, "Damn."
Pocket.
That was my mom.
Pocket.
But I thought it was a funny situation. I think it's jacked up too that celebrities sometimes have to go through this. And like, who would think like a helicopter really would fly through on your date, like of all times?
Right.
You know what I mean? But
and fly low enough to get pictures and be in like invasive and all that shit.
Yo, his face was hilarious in the picture. His face in the picture.
Like, what you doing? But all right. So I guess this moving on. That was a good topic. Moving on. Speaking on like the spouse and stuff like that. I saw something recently. I wanted to ask you guys. God forbid, your spouse passes away if you're in a relationship or married or whatever. Do you think there's an acceptable time for you to start dating again? Or on the flip side, God forbid, if you passed away in your relationship, would you expect your spouse to like wait a certain amount of time before she started dating other men? Like, would you be dead? Like, would you be dead mad or like
niggas turning in their grave?
I think there's only maybe a too soon. Like, I don't know if there's like a time period you should have to wait, but there's definitely a too soon. Okay, if that makes sense. And too soon, honestly, it depends on like how long y'all might have been together and all that shit like that. Like, you were together for a couple of months, something happens. You only gotta wait. I'm not saying you have to, but like, wouldn't be like, oh my God, you're crazy, and you date somebody else like in a month or two. Like, I wouldn't feel that type of crazy. But if it's like a 10-year period, and you wait like 2 months, 3 weeks, some shit like that, and then you're wild. You're a wild boy, and obviously you were cheating the whole time. Like, you mean?
Okay.
Because like
that's not enough grieving for you, Esco.
Yeah, like, bro, like that's crazy. Like 10 years, and you just be like 2 months. All right. Yeah.
Okay.
But for me, like, if I went, there's like never again. You're not allowed to just become a nun, move to a monastery.
Facts. Facts, yo. Facts, yo.
But you know what's funny though? I think we all have that mindset though. I don't think that's feasible, but I think we all had that mindset. Like, yo, if we pass, like, you just done for your life. That was it.
Done, yo.
I'm not gonna know the difference anyway, bro. But in my head, you was done for life.
Bro, we don't know that though. You might know that. You might know what's going on.
I don't want to. I might not want to.
Okay. What about you, Ed?
I want my man Esco. Yo, you gotta shut down shop. It's over. My name gotta be in the bio and everything with the angels around.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Be tatted above your eyebrow. Fuck it.
Yeah, you mean? But nah, realistically though, what I think happened, it'd be like they'll probably wait like 2-3 months, and then they probably be with another dude.
2-3 months?
That's how the game be, bro. I've seen it firsthand.
No, I have too. That's what made me bring this up, because I was looking at a post and the girl posted the new guy, and I was like, damn. I was like, that's a little quick, but I was like, that's not really my business to say. I can't say how long that's supposed to be, because I think it was like 3 years that I saw. But that's not that bad, I guess. 3 years.
And then like another part of that shit is like, you don't know what's going on in each person's relationship. So the relationship could have been horrible the whole time. They hated that shit and hated that nigga anyway. So when it was time they can move on, they was ready to go.
True. That's true. That's true too. I think for me, if I was in a situation and God forbid my spouse passed, I probably would try to wait. I think 2 years, depending on the relationship. I probably
didn't say that with no confidence, bro.
No, because you really can't say a date, or you can't say a timeline. But I think I would wait depending on the relationship. Like if it was a 10-year, 11-year John, I think 2 years you gotta chill out for a little bit. You know what I mean? Now, what if the partner comes back and says like let's say they did it a month later, they got with somebody a month later, but it was nothing serious, and it was like they were using that to cope or grieve.
What you mean come back?
Like
came back? What?
Well, I'm talking about in a scenario. Let's say somebody questioned somebody. Like they was like, yo, he just passed away. What are you doing? And they told that person, I just need somebody to just help me grieve and cope. Do you think that's something?
Well, I think the appropriate response to somebody asking you, yo, didn't he just pass away? So you kind of grieve. I think the appropriate response to that is mind your fucking business. You can't tell somebody how they're gonna grieve anyway. True.
But let's say a close friend. Like, what if they were concerned? Like, you sure you want to, you know what I mean? Like,
nah, shorty out of pocket, man. I'm hunting that whole crib. I'm flipping mirrors. I'm flicking lights. Nah, man. Like, nah.
Those are cheese crib right now, bro.
I know what's going on, bro.
Yeah, I know. It's my light, bro. I can turn that joint on. Y'all good. Keep going, bro.
Fucking ghost.
I was trying to ignore it, but I'm like, bro.
Yeah, bro. We got a lot going on. Hold up. I got a new John right here. We straight. We good
Oh
money.
yeah.
We good, buddy.
Nah, they tripping. That's a month. Nah, man.
A month is crazy.
I'm gonna go have to hunt that crib.
A month is crazy.
I think I would too. I think I would too.
Yeah, a month is crazy, bro.
You would think like, okay, so y'all already had, you know what I'm saying? You knew him already.
Right. That's how I would feel about it. Right. I'll be looking down like this.
I was like, I knew it was bull. I knew it was bull right there. Yo, I knew it.
He gonna be looking right up at you like, damn, bro, my turn.
Yo,
nah. I'm gonna haunt this shit out, boy. What are you talking about, bro?
That's tough. I hope, I mean, God forbid, but if that happened, I hope you don't know what goes on Earth after you leave, because I'll be sick.
Listen, man, ain't nobody worried about that. It's mad chicks in heaven, bro.
That's real rap. That's real rap. All right, man. I guess so. That's what I saw. You know what I'm saying? What you see, cheese, the segment. To move on, we got a fan submitted question. It's from my cousin Adrian Cotton. I've been meaning to get to these Jones. He had a simple question. He said, how do you identify a cry for help versus a cry for attention? And I think this is a good question because like we could kind of relate it to social media too, because there are definitely different types of cries. How do y'all distinguish the two?
Damn, that's tough.
I think a cry for help is something you gotta know someone personally to pick up on, in some ways, or you gotta be sympathetic with their situation in some way at least to be able to pick up on those points. For instance, if somebody is they post every day, 1,000 times a day on Instagram, oh look at me, and then they go dark for like 2 weeks or some shit, then like that's a cry for like, and then they only posting like block quotes and shit on paragraphs and not posting no more pictures and shit like that. That might be a cry for help. A cry for attention, in my opinion, to be like if you filming yourself crying, anytime you do that shit,
nah, I don't care what's going on in your life, bro. You can't record yourself. That's nasty.
I don't give a damn, bro. You're crying like that's bullshit. Anytime you filming that shit like this, you about to post it somewhere, I'm not trying to hear that. That's not real to me.
That's a disgusting video. I'm not gonna hold you. When Tyrese did that and they started calling him Cry Reese, bro, that shit was crazy, bro. What more do you want from me?
Yeah, that wasn't a cry for help, bro. That was
posted that, Joe.
No, that was a cry for help too,
and attention.
It was also for attention
and attention, right? It can be both. That's one thing, though. Things can be both.
True. What do you think, Ant?
That's tough. I agree with Esco. A cry for help, you would have to know the person at least a little bit to be able to determine that. I would say a cry for attention would be, after like a breakup, when like women start like posting those little quotes in their story all the time. Like, yo, you just
like, not reading that shit, girl.
Yeah, like ain't nobody like, yo, cool, bro. Like, that's a cry for attention.
Real rap. Yeah, I think it's the same thing. I think on social media it's easy to tell. Like, I don't know how, it may be a little difficult to tell in person depending on who you're dealing with, but on social media, it's pretty easy. Like you said, Leak, if you posting a video with you crying, that can be both, but it's also definitely a cry for attention. Because it's like, who has the time to do that, to set up your camera, set up your phone, do the selfie, and then cry? Like,
bro, then you had to write the caption while you crying in the background
and hit post. That's disgusting.
You still gotta I haven't posted a picture on the gram in a while. So do you still gotta put like the location and all that shit in there before you put the picture?
You can, yeah.
You gotta do all that shit and they still be doing that shit.
That's funny. Yeah. So you can definitely tell the difference, I think, on social media. And I'd be pretty quick to be like, all right, I'm not paying attention to this. I do think the cry for help, that was a good point, Leak. When somebody is pretty frequent on social media and then all of a sudden they get kind of quiet or they go dark, that's when it's like somebody I know or a friend, I'd be like, I should reach out to them. I haven't really seen them, do anything. With women, a lot of times I'd be like, oh, she might be pregnant. That's
when they fall off the face of the earth, they pregnant.
Bro. When they take those two, yo, what's up with my lights, dog? Bro. Yo, when they take that 2-month break, bro, oh my gosh, bro.
Pop up, next picture, baby bump.
Yeah, it'd be a whole MRI. What's them Jones called? The CAT scan?
Yeah, bro. The funny thing, Vito, it's so many pictures on the gram that you low-key kind of forget about them. So you'd be like, all right, you don't notice. Then all of a sudden you're like, wait, when the hell
did she get pregnant?
But for niggas on the flip side, unfortunately, like a lot of the time at least like niggas that I follow generally on Instagram, you go dark on Instagram, you might just had a baby too. Like your girl might have had a baby or some shit. And you just ain't telling
They
nobody.
got somebody
you
pregnant.
done.
You think so? Though?
Yes, bro. I know for a fact. I know niggas that have babies left the gram. Like I'm out of here. I'm out of here, bro.
For a little bit.
Also, niggas go to jail too, but like niggas be in jail be having grams now. So niggas come back.
I've definitely, you know how you got like a homie who like not really your homie. You don't check on all the time. You're like y'all cordial. Yo, one of my homies definitely got locked up, and I ain't even peep because he was just going off the gram. Yep. Then I remember he had came back, and I'm like, "Yo, where you been?" He's like, "Bro, I just did a bid."
Damn.
Like, oh,
that's crazy. You know what though? I don't be seeing that as often because people that know they about to do a bid, like a lot of times I notice they give somebody their login. So I noticed I'd be like, why are they talking in third person on the gram? But it'd be somebody else like, yo, sending your letters, free my man. Like then when they get out, you know what I mean, their gram still be popping. You know what I mean?
That's how you do it.
Niggas go to jail and have a whole social media team.
Yo, niggas be having a burner phone and the Instagram and the
drone. Oh yeah, they be having all the technology.
TikTok, bro. The amount of times you see people live from the pin until on TikTok is crazy,
bro. It's a different lifestyle, dog. I know. I saw this one girl. She was like, an IG model. I thought it was dope because they was running her page and really still posting her flicks. I guess it was old Johns. Then when she came out, she came right back out to the popping. She was lit too. She was lit. I liked her. I liked her for sure. What else? Damn, it was something else I wanted to bring up that was a good ass convo. But shit, we could move on. I'll think of it.
One with that.
Yeah, we done with that, John, man.
All right, bro. I guess we move on to the spin cycle then, bro.
Yes, sir.
So we got a couple nice things this week. I might have to switch up this order a little bit. I'm gonna start off with first of all, rest in peace to Biz Markie.
Yes, sir. Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
We all know he was battling something for a minute. Finally lost that battle. Well, he won that battle. I'm gonna say he won that battle. I mean, hopefully he's in a better place.
He's a legend.
Big legend.
I'm about to say we gotta show him some love on this.
More than just a friend. You mean he was in fucking Men in Black, did the beatbox John. He did a lot of shit, bro.
I think he got a song called The Vapors too. I think I always loved that song.
Iconic, bro. Very iconic dude, bro. He did a lot for music. So just rest in peace to Biz Markie.
Rest in peace.
Moving on though, big verses coming up. You mean what? Probably John I might be most hyped for. The Lox versus Dipset.
Niggas going to draw a line in the sand, bro. You're going to have to choose a side, bro. I already know what side I'm on, so I'm gonna let y'all. Who are y'all choosing?
I'm on the set, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
Dipset?
Wait.
That's crazy, bro.
I'm going Dipset, I don't know, man. Baby.
I'm heavy Lox, bro. I'm heavy on the Lox.
It's easy for you?
No. Well, here's the thing. Cameron, one of my favorite rappers. I make that clear every day. But as far as the groups, I grew up on the Lox. Like Lox was one of the first people I ever listened to. So Chic, Kiss, Styles. No, I gotta go with them that day.
Man.
I love Cam though. I do love Cam. And I rock with Jim too and Jewels, but
Young Jewels was crazy.
No, they stupid nice. What do y'all think? What y'all think?
Bro. Shit, damn.
Dipset 11-9.
11-9.
That's a fair score. Yeah. That's a fair score. Because here's the thing. I can see it going either way 11-9, right? Mm-hmm. But I do, if you're on Dipset side, I feel like a lot of Dipset fans think they're about to blow the Lox out.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, we're not going to get that disrespectful.
No, it's not going to be a blowout either way. I think nobody's going to this is going to be one of them Jones. I feel like there was one other battle like this, but the majority of them were clear who won. Mm-hmm. But I think with this one, it's going to be everybody's going to have a different scorecard because there's definitely going to be songs that people can't agree on. You can go either way with it.
Sure, true. Like a couple of Jones, you think is an automatic win either way. They might play that shit at the same time.
Yeah, and it'd be like, because you would say like, "Hey, Ma's an automatic win," but then it depends. They got something that can compete with that.
For sure, we gonna make it come on. I might gotta read.
Oh my gosh, bro! And that's the other thing about it too. Bringing up that song. I know they're probably not going to keep it on just group songs because we going to make it as technically a Jadakiss song. Right. So I'm like, if they get in a solo career bag and mix it with the group stuff, it's crazy. That's because a crazy 20.
You say we going to make it. You be like, yo, that's unbeatable. What you going to do? But then if they play either Dipset, Anthem, or I really mean it, you be like, I don't know, bro.
If they play Dipset, Anthem, I'm going with we going to make it. If they play
I really mean it.
That's what I'm saying. But I don't think I Really Mean It is a better song than Dipset Anthem compared to the people. I just love I Really Mean It.
Yeah, it's different, man.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one.
When does that joint come on? It's early August, right?
August 3rd.
August 3rd.
Listen,
August 3rd.
and I love Lox to death. And hopefully I don't meet any of them because I don't want no smoke. But I'm gonna keep it a bean, yo. Lox gonna have to hide Sheek Louch, bro.
No,
they're gonna have to hide him.
No, I understand. Most people are gonna think that.
They're gonna have to hide him because if they get into their solo bags and like if you're looking at it like a 3-on-3 basketball game, he's gonna be matched up with Jim Jones, and I got Jim.
No. For real, bro. Up to this point, he probably would be matched up with Jewels.
He don't want that smoke either.
Nah, no, I know he don't.
They're gonna have to hide him. They're gonna have to hide him.
But they're not gonna do is they're not really gonna play that much from Sheek's solo
that's
career.
why I say you gotta hide him.
They're not gonna play that much.
There's no point in doing it. They gonna get 20 songs. Why would you even waste them?
They gotta do more. They gotta do more, I think, with this versus. They're gonna do
20, but they're probably gonna have no bonus rounds and all that.
I think with posse cuts, they should always do at least 30 songs. When it's like groups and shit like that, they should definitely
do it. At Madison Square, yo, this is the craziest thing I ever.
That shit gonna have. They can be shooting outside the garden.
Yo. And this is the thing I like about the verses. This particular one is they're both going to be competitive because I've already seen Jim Jones and Styles P. They've been going ham at each other on social media. So they already like kind of got that competitive spirit where they're trying to beat the other. This ain't like a celebration.
Nah, they right at them.
Bro, this is a tough one. I ain't gonna lie. Even though I'm riding with the Lox, I'm nervous for him. Cause I'm like the Dipset they got some shit from their groups and their solo careers. I'm like, they got some hits on that over there, bro.
We saw what happened with Fab and his verses. He didn't play the right shit, so he got smoked.
But see, that's what makes me think the Lox may be underrated. Cause I didn't think Jadakiss was gonna smoke Fab like that, and he smoked Fab. You know what I mean?
I don't think he shouldn't have. I don't think he should have. My bad.
Yeah, that's a tough one, bro.
Where do you think can verses go anywhere from here? Like, can they get any better than this?
They can go on tour and do like real concerts, bro.
No, but I'm saying, like, can they book a battle that can top this, or you think this is like the cream of the crop?
Oh yeah, bro. If they can get, let me see,
a realistic
Dr. Dre and Diddy,
huh?
They can get like Nas and Jay-Z to do a John, Drake and Nicki to do a John. Shit, I don't know.
I think, in my opinion, I think their last one that they got that looks like it was going to be realistic, like they were going to do it, was the Dr. Dre and Diddy John. I think that's a crazy one. But shoot, I was kind of I was hesitant to think they could keep going forward months ago. So the fact that they still got, like, they did the Soulja Boy Bow Wow, that shit did numbers. Yeah, you know what I mean? So I thought
people were saying they thought they were going to do G Unit Dipset. Do you think there's anybody that could match up with G Unit that didn't already go?
Who was they beefing with? They had beef with somebody, didn't they?
The Lox.
Was it the Lox? Fuck.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have wanted. I don't know if that was. I'd rather have seen G Unit and Dipset before I see G Unit and the Lox.
Yeah. Damn, man. I want to see 50, man.
I only really like Lloyd. I only really like Lloyd Banks and 50 from G Unit for real.
Young Buck, I like Young Buck.
Yayo got a couple songs.
Game got a couple songs too. If he was in
Game
it.
was in there. Game has a classic album or two. I ain't gonna old niggas.
Yeah,
Jesus Peace and what's the other genre?
Documentary.
His first two, I think niggas really like. They like his first two too.
We're gonna see where they go with it, man. But this is big, man.
That's a joint. I ain't gonna hold you. That's, I mean, I've been listening to the Lox crazy since then. Just like the first album, bro. Like when you start getting into We Gonna Make It, Wild Out, all the shit they got, bro. It's gonna be something. So we gonna see.
Okay, we should watch that joint together. We should all go to my crib or go to somewhere, watch that joint together.
For sure.
You definitely should.
Down with that.
You definitely should.
Moving on, we was talking about albums a little bit. Pop Smoke just came out. Well, they came out with a Pop Smoke album, pretty much. Posthumous John. Do y'all feel like, first of all, did y'all listen to the album? Y'all hear it at all? Anything off it?
No.
I heard a couple songs on the radio. I didn't want to listen to them. They just came on. They seem kind of forced to me. But do you feel like there's a right way to produce or to come out with a posthumous album, or should they come out with them at all?
I'll go first. I think the best way to come out with them is if you have material. Like if, unfortunately, let's say the album comes out very quickly after the artist died. So meaning they were actually a part of a lot of the songs. They just didn't get to finish maybe a verse or two. Or I think those are when the best posthumous albums come out.
Right.
This, and I think that's the difference between this Pop Smoke album, at least what I'm hearing, versus the one that came out not that long ago. Because I think he actually, from what people are saying, he really worked on a lot of the songs from the one that came out a little while ago. And this one is more of a joint they put together and threw on some more scrap verses. So I think I'd rather hear him. I don't really like listening to him, but if I have to, I'd rather it be like right after. So I know the artist at least had a lot of input. Same thing with the DMX joint. He had a lot of input on that album before he passed. You know what I mean?
He was almost done with that joint. Like, if you're almost done, then I understand you putting the album out because you're almost finished and that's the work you was doing and you were gonna put it out anyway. So when you mean somebody finishing work is cool, but
yeah,
I feel like you wait a year, 2 years, or 6 months even is crazy because they probably didn't have any hands in that anymore.
Yeah, and I don't think so either.
What about you, Ant?
I was disappointed in this latest Pop Smoke album, especially because the first one was so good. Because, like Cheese was saying, it seemed like it was already pretty much done, and they just put like the final touches on it. This one kind of seemed like a money grab. They just threw everybody who they would think people want to hear on it. I'm not super mad at it if like he owned his stuff and it goes to his fam. But if it don't, and like the label just doing it because his name high and they just messing up his like legacy, I don't like that.
I don't think he owned his masters because one of his homies or close homies supposedly I saw like an Instagram post or some shit and he was like he didn't have no hand in it. Family didn't know nothing about it until when the internet said shit was out. Wow. And like
I don't like
shit like that. It makes me be like I'm not listening to this shit at all. Like even if it's good, I don't care. I don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah, it wasn't good either. No.
Y'all have any albums from posthumous albums that you feel were good, or do you have one that's your favorite?
Probably Machiavelli, Pop.
I was about to say the same album, and I think he's an artist where like you look at it. I think it depends on how prolific the artist is too while they were alive. Like I only listened to Machiavelli really after his passing, but he got like 10 albums or some shit like after he died. So it just tells how much he recorded while he was alive. So sometimes those albums, even if they're not as close to when he passed, they may be good because he just had so much material. Yeah. I see that with Nipsey, not so much an album, but they said when it's coming. But he has a lot of features that came out after he passed.
Wait, they're putting out an album?
I saw an interview where they said he has an album. One of his close homies was like an album may be coming for him.
The timing might be weird because didn't that happen like 2 years ago?
Yeah, but if it's material that he had in the tuck,
right? If he was working on a John and it's gonna take a little longer to put it together, obviously because he's not here no more. So and then like if it's like if this is his close friend and it's really people that really knew that nigga, then that's cool. I'm gonna tune into that John, but I'm not listening to no fucking shit that the label just put out because they got the masters. That's corny as shit to me.
Yeah. Look, okay, I want to ask y'all this though with this John. If you were the artist, right? Take the finances and the money, wherever the money goes aside. Let's say you had a lot of songs in the tuck or you had some finished verses that had to be touched up. Would y'all want y'all voice to be out there as much as possible? Meaning you want everything unloaded to the masses, or would you want people to keep those things in the tuck to never be heard again?
That's tough. I would say, I would want it out there, but in the right hands. Like when the first time it was done, I think 50 did a real good job because I feel like him and 50 was already talking. They already like were working on stuff. So 50 kind of knew where it was going and where it could be. And they're kind of similar artists. So 50 was like, all right, I know how to take it to the next level. Mm-hmm. So I feel like I just don't want it out there just to be out there because at the end of the day, if you're just talking about your legacy, I'd rather have one less album, but the albums that was out when I was alive are like top tier albums rather than you just throw any old BS out there just to hear me. And it's like taken away. I feel like they did a little too many Tupac Jones too. It's like they could have, didn't they do like 5 or something after he died?
No, they did more than 5. Biggie had a couple of Jones too that I don't think were that great.
Yeah. Biggie had a couple of Jones that was horrible.
Yeah,
horribly put together, just slapped together Jones because they had Biggie name on it.
And I say this to say, I mean, look at our podcast. I mean, eventually we will pass, hopefully no time soon, but this is the shit that's going to live on, you know what I mean? Where people will get to know us if they ever tune in. So it's like, I think I would be a person where I'll be like, yo, just whatever I have, recordings, whatever. Cause I think that's how you live on a little bit. You know what I mean? When the finances come into play, that's when they get a little funny too, though.
Money are real funny.
Yeah.
I guess to move on, 2K coming out. I don't even play that shit no more because
me neither.
It's not real basketball, and I'm tired of it. But 2K coming out, 2K22, and for the first time ever, it's a woman on the cover, Candace Parker. She's been one of like actually too, no bullshit, one of my favorite players for a while since she was at Tennessee because my little sister looked up to her like big time. She was like her role model. So I ended up watching her games a lot, and she hooped like us. Like she like 6'4", 6'5", bro. Get to a bucket.
Tough.
First woman on the cover. How y'all feel about it?
I think it's dope. I'm all for it. She was actually the first woman player that I really paid attention to. I think the next after that was like Skylar Diggins, and then and then after that, it's some girl, it's a woman right now playing name. I think her name is like Liz Cambage. She real tall, she tough, she a bucket. But,
you ain't never watch Della Don play?
Flames.
I never seen her. I always heard about her, but I never seen her though.
Missing out.
Delaware's own.
Definitely from
Delaware's own. And yo, I will vouch for her.
She's our age, ain't she?
A little older. She's older.
Yeah.
But I vouch for her, bro. I seen her. I went to go see her years ago when she played at UD. Had a 35 piece. 35 piece look exactly like Dirk out there, bro. I was like, she is flames.
It's tough though. Shout out to Candace Parker.
Facts.
And Candace Parker is tough in both ways. Like I think like
For real.
She is, bro.
He ain't lying. He not lying.
No, I'll be seeing her on the halftime show. I'll be like, yo, Candace is like that, dog. I'll rock with Candace.
You give her a basket, bro.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Hey, Cheese made some wild claims on Twitter the other day about, I think it was about Cambridge that you said you wanted to play her one-on-one.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, I just saw some posts literally that came up right before we started this that said, yo, it's like the 3rd year anniversary of her 53-15 game. I'm like, geez, no work.
Be honest. What y'all think y'all would do against her?
Well, she's 6'8". I ain't gonna do shit.
What would be the score? What would be the score?
I want a different matchup. I think I can cook Sky Diggins.
All right. Well, I mean, okay, I understand that, but I asked you about this matchup. I asked you about Liz Cambage.
About Cambridge?
Yeah.
What's game go to?
11.
11-10 me.
Wow. Okay.
11-10 me.
Okay. What you got, Lee?
I gotta start with the ball though.
I'm winning the game. I'm winning the game by any means.
But are you winning by a lot, or is it gonna be close?
I haven't really seen her play that all. Like I actually haven't seen her play at all. I know what you're talking about, but I haven't seen her play.
I just know how big she is. I don't know how tough she is, but 53-15 sounds crazy.
I don't care. My sister had like 40 and something. I used to cook her all the time.
And then we both know Cheese little. He going under the rim.
Yeah, she's a baby, man.
Man, I'm boxing her out, dog. We go, bro. I think it'd be. That's a crazy claim. I don't know, because like if I ever did play her, I think it would be a cool. If we go into 11, I'm gonna say 11-6 me. I'm gonna say 11-6.
You versus Candace Parker.
She's tough.
I don't even know why you thinking.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna lose that game.
11-10 me. 11-10 me.
Yeah, hell no.
Today, right now,
right now.
No way, bro.
Right
you're not even in cheese. That's why I said right now. Today, I'm losing that game. No way, bro.
No, she's flames, but I just wouldn't. I think I would guard up though. Like she would have to deal with my athleticism. She would have to deal with that.
She would deal with it too and give you all kinds of best.
She would. She just wouldn't win. This is give me 10 buckets. It just would be 11-10 me.
It's a cool little topic though. Why do you think men are so adamant that women can't beat us in ball, especially ones that played before? Why do you think we take that so personally?
For me, bro, I grew up playing against like all like the girls that were tough, bro, and I used to cook them.
Me too.
And so I just know from playing against them, but that don't mean like the average nigga in Walmart should be saying that shit, because you don't know nothing about what the hell you talking
hoopers.
About,
it's always different.
Like, we play basketball.
And I mean, I had a girlfriend when I was in high school. She went D1, and I cooked her before we left high school. Like I cooked her. So, like on some love and basketball, like, but I was Quincy and I didn't let her win, basically. So, you know what I mean? So I remember.
I had a homie in high school. We wasn't my girl, none of that shit, but we used to work out together all the time. My homie Sydney, she went D1 too, and she used to get.
Oh, you talking about Cuz? You talking about big Cuz?
Yo, ask Sydney about me.
She was ducking the smoke with me. She used to be that Thanksgiving talking reckless, but always was ducking smoke. She ain't want no.
She was nice though. Don't get the game.
She's super tough.
Girls foul though. Because I used to
have any of y'all ever lost to a woman before?
Not one-on-one, no.
Not one-on-one.
Oh, so wait, it was a team situation where you got cooked?
I lost in the. I used to practice on my little sister's team when they were like 14 to like 16-ish. Sometimes like I would just try to go home from college working out because they was nice as shit. I would play practice with them. I would lose sometimes the games in practice because they were actually that good. Like it'll be me, 4 girls, and then 5 girls on another team. I would actually lose sometimes.
And you would be playing for real?
Yeah, bro. They was nice. Because I can't guard everybody.
Well, here's the thing. It depended on what basketball we use, but even then it wouldn't for me.
And we were running plays and shit too. It wasn't just like pickup 5 shit. Okay. We were like running plays.
Because I remember I played JV in high school for 2 years. So we had to scrimmage the varsity girls at Sanford. And they was tough, state champions every year like us. And first of all, they was hacks. They fouled every time and they fouled hard. But whenever I played, bro, with a girls basketball, bro, I felt like Jordan in that joint, bro. I was moving the ball one hand and shit. Like so I was getting baskets. So I never lost like that. But they was tough. They was tough,
bro. They wasn't that tough. You never lost, Chief. They couldn't have been.
Yeah,
but I guess to move on, we still keeping the basketball. As we all know, playoffs on the finals. Bucks, Suns. I still got Suns in 4. I don't give a goddamn what's going on in the series.
This nigga, bro.
Game 5 tonight though. Who y'all got?
I really don't know because Chris Paul's acting like his old self again, yo. Chris Paul, like every time it's time for Chris Paul to like, yo, it's finally his time to win the chip. He just like, I don't know. It's too many State Farm commercials. Like, what's up with Bull? Like,
he get Cliff out there, bro.
Yeah, he turned into Cliff every time it's time to hoop.
He played well. He played well in game 1, right?
Yeah,
he played well in the first 2 games, and then in the last 2, he was.
Especially last game, he wasn't that good. I think they're also saying he may be hurt, but who knows?
He was hurt before, but he ain't gonna tell us.
Yeah, I got Bucks game 5, and I'm glad you reminded me, bro. I'm gonna put some bread on this joint. Actually,
you got the Bucks. Are they in Milwaukee?
They're in Phoenix.
I got
so the odds on the Bucks are like they got the good odds. I'm about to go put a bet on this joint.
I got Devin Booker.
I think they're gonna win
tonight.
You got the Suns.
Devin Booker putting up 65 points tonight in Phoenix.
Yo, Cheese, are you finally accepting my claim now that he's the light skin Kobe?
Hell no, bro. Hell
gotta
no.
do a lot
Even
more
after
work,
last game?
Hell no, bro.
He's not consistent enough yet, I don't think, to be.
He's number one. Yeah, he's not consistent enough.
But he's getting there.
Kobe defended. He don't play no defense. And then he's tough. Don't get it twisted. He flames.
He's like 22, 23. He got time. To learn how. It's not hard to learn. You can learn how to play defense.
But remember how Kobe was at 22, 23, though.
Okay. But this ain't Kobe era. This is a different era, man. Niggas might take a little time to learn how to play defense.
True, but I'm saying they're comparing him to Kobe. That's why I'm saying I don't compare him to Kobe. You feel what I'm saying?
I see the comparison, but I also don't compare him to Kobe like directly. But I see the comparison. And you do too. You see the similarities in their game, bro, and offensively.
I see some of it. I just don't see like where Kobe had the athleticism as a player. He don't have that like Kobe. Yeah. Kobe, like it was certain. He has some of it, but he didn't.
I mean, you gotta cut him some slack. At the end of the day, he light skinned. Like, what you want him to do?
We running the league. What are you talking about?
No, y'all not, bro. Y'all got 2 Bulls, Clay and Steph.
Devin's light skin. That's 3.
3.
That's
it. See, he running it.
No. It's some more. I just can't on the top of my head.
Bro, we still running the league on this side, bro.
Tatum. Who else? It's LaMelo.
No, bro, what? Running the league.
Rookie of the year. Rookie of the year, bro.
He wasn't rookie of the year. Edwards was.
Oh, yeah. Well, he should have been.
Dark skin.
You mean game?
Bro, light skin niggas is taking over, bro. I don't know what y'all watching out there, bro.
Zach
LaVine.
Huh? Yeah, for the series. Fuck the bullshit.
Suns.
Okay. Who you got, Cheese?
Bucks and 7.
Bucks and 7.
Bucks and 7.
Bullshit, Cheese. So Bucks and 7, Cheese. So you must like your man Giannis. Where you rank him in the league right now?
You talking about me?
Yeah, nigga. I said you like the Bucks.
That's a tough question. I put it on there. I don't even know the answer.
Niggas, bro.
He gotta be. We know he's top 10, so
that's fair.
You probably have to say he's top 5 if he wins. Well, the fact that they made it to the finals, I think you have to put him top 5. Like
I don't have to do a goddamn thing.
I think it would behoove you to do that.
You can't be in the top 5. You still getting 10-second counts on free throws.
Come on, bro.
I don't give a damn. No, man. No.
Come on, bro.
Like that puts you out of it for me because the top 5 players should be efficient in all categories.
Who's your top 5 then?
Dylon.
Do y'all got him over Kawhi yet?
That's gonna be the title, huh?
No.
Kawhi yet?
Do I have Kawhi in the top 5?
No. Do you have Giannis over Kawhi yet?
No.
Okay.
No.
Is he over Bron?
No.
Is he over Kevin?
Hell no.
No, we
Is
can't
he
say
over
that.
Stephen?
No. So he's fifth.
Already 4.
He's fifth.
No.
Dame
Who's
Lillard.
over him?
Dame Lillard.
Damian Lillard is better.
Yes.
I like
Oh,
Joel
that's
Embiid
6.
over.
No. I'm putting him over Dame.
I like Embiid over.
Embiid didn't make the finals.
I don't give a goddamn. He had Benjamin Simmons not shooting dunk shots.
Yeah.
No. You can't.
Bro,
At least in my opinion, you can't put him over Giannis. If he
You
had
know,
every
bro.
opportunity, this was the year to win a championship.
I'm cool
I don't
with
care about
Giannis
your
being
opinion.
number
That's what you don't
5.
understand, bro. I don't care
I'm
about
cool with
your.
Giannis being number 5 for now.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
cool
you have
with
to
that.
be. I think you have to be.
I'm
I
cool.
don't give a damn about your opinion, Chief. Like,
Listen, everybody know I'm a
Embiid
Warriors
better
fan.
than that nigga, bro.
Everybody knows I'm a Warriors fan until we get Benjamin Simmons out the city. So hopefully
Hey.
Dame come to Golden State.
That'll be. Yeah, well, shoot, they say he might come to Philly.
Who?
Dame.
If Dame come to Philly, is
Right
litty,
back.
but
That'll be different. He'd be perfect for the city. He a blue collar type of
bro,
role.
man, that would change. Listen,
Bro,
I'd
what?
be good.
D Lil at Noto? Like what, bro? Come on, man.
We turn the city up, but we were just talking about him actually. So Dame, where y'all think he's gonna go with his trade? So we talking about Philly's possible destination. That's where I want him to go. Obviously, Ant want him to go there. Cheese want him to go. Where you want him to go, Cheese?
Where I would want Dame to go.
Yeah.
People, it's easy for me to say the Lakers because I'm a Laker fan, but I honestly wouldn't want to see that. Honestly,
Thank God, Cheese.
but I wouldn't be mad at it. I would like him to see him go to Philly. I think that would be dope for the city.
Cheese, I don't think you would like that, Cheese, because we run into the Lakers with a buzzsaw, bro.
I don't believe even if he came to the Philly,
Came to the Philly.
came to the Philadelphia 76ers, I don't think
Right.
they would be content. Well, they would be contenders. I don't think they would win. I don't.
Yo, the hate be insane.
Not even hate. I'm just keeping it a buck with y'all.
Yo,
You know what
all
be
right,
killing
listen.
me, Ant, bro? It be the
No.
niggas from Middleton, Delaware, with no NBA team,
Yo,
no NFL team talking about the Sixers ass. Fuck y'all niggas,
Real-
man.
real quick.
That's some bullshit.
You don't think if we didn't have that handicap of Benjamin Simmons on our team, we'd be cooking the Suns right now?
Hold on. I'm not gonna say he was a handicap because
Yes, he was, bro.
I can't say he was a handicap because he did a lot in that series. He just didn't do what the fuck I wanted him to do, which was lay the goddamn ball up or just shoot a little mid-range jump shot every once in a while to keep niggas honest. That's all I want you to do. That's all anybody wants him to really do. He wouldn't do that. Those two things, and that's what pisses me off. And obviously, when he had that layup that he passed to Matisse, he explained that shit, and I don't give a damn how he explained that shit. That is dumb. Dunk that shit. If you got somebody behind you, who cares? You're 6'10". They're gonna give you the 5. You get touched,
If you would have told me we would have lost that Atlanta Hawks, yo, I would not.
bro. If before that series started, you told me we was gonna lose to the Hawks, I would.
I like if you said the Bucks or the Nets, I'm like,
Bro, that's not even what we supposed to be talking about, bro. Where is Dame going? He's going to the Philly or the Warriors. I would like to see him in Oakland, but who would they trade for him?
Get Draymond Green out of there.
Andrew, well, not I don't know if they would give up Draymond, but Andrew
It's gonna be
Wiggins.
Wiggins. It's gonna be Wiggins and somebody else, probably Wiseman.
I think he might go to New York. I think he might
I
go
don't
to
think
New
they
York.
give it up Wiseman, bro.
Him
need
in
to
New
pick.
York is actually scary for the rest of the East because they got a good gritty team. All they need is a scorer, bro.
They need another they need somebody that's actually gonna close for them and do. If Julius Randle can evolve that one more step next year, then that's great for them. But I gotta see it. Their coach is what keeps them in a lot of that shit, bro. He had them number 4 in the East. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, geez, why you moving your head like that, bro? Would you have something to say?
Yeah, I mean, I think they'll be solid just because the East is weak. I don't think you would look
Jeez,
at them as
I'm really tired of your disrespect, bro. Why the East got to be weak, bro?
it's a top heavy conference, bro. If you just watch the West, every team in the West is tough. The top 4 in the East are really good.
He said the Miami Heat on his list too. That's a game changer. Him and Butler.
That's a game changer. That's a game changer.
My thing is about the East and the West being weak shit. Like the West teams, they be stronger top to bottom, but you don't be thinking the team from 5 to fucking 8 are gonna win any goddamn fucking championship. They don't be having no chance. So in my eyes, that shit really don't be like as the East is weak to me because it really be like the same 3 or 4 teams in the West running shit, and then be a couple good teams under them niggas. It's not a lot of overturn every year with that shit.
Yeah.
Well, now you don't know because the Lakers are done. So
we'll see.
Man, I mean, I guess the move, the Lakers are done for now, but the season is almost over. So we're gonna see next season what's going on. Another league is going on. I don't know if y'all seen any of this shit on. It comes on YouTube, I think. Well, that's where I watch it at anyway. The Crew League. basically rappers, artists, singers, any kind of musical artist gets a group, basketball players together, niggas they know. Sometimes they pay niggas to come play, whatever, being a crew to come hoop in this league. And I just thought that was a dope ass concept. But before I get to that, Chris Brown's team, who we all seen him hoop, and I think pretty much anybody who really knows who Chris Brown is knows he can hoop a little bit. Then his team won that shit today, and I watched the
squad.
Who else was on the squad? He had Isaiah Briscoe.
Damn,
Quincy
I
Miller.
can't remember who else, bro, because Briscoe was.
Oh,
drunk.
he cheating.
No, he had some
Quincy
balls on the
Miller
team.
and Isaiah Briscoe.
On the other team, it was like Anthony Early and some other nigga that was doing some wild dunking shit. I forget.
Oh, so there's really a bunch of dudes who not in the league no more.
Yeah, it was like
one rapper.
Kenneth Fareed was in this shit. All the teams was like, it was like Jason Derulo had a team, Tyga had a team. Some nigga named DDG, I don't really know who that is, had a team. G-Eazy had a team, but as soon as I saw Chris Brown had a team, I knew he was gonna win that shit.
Well, I watched the championship this morning actually, and I didn't catch on to this show on YouTube to like the semifinals too. Mm-hmm. But then because I was like, this shit corny. I already know it's corny. But when I watched it, Joe, I was like, this shit fire, bro.
Fire,
bro. If you haven't watched this, Joe, go watch it, Joe. It's actually kind of fire. They be getting it in, and I seen the episode. So in the championship, it was Chris Brown's team versus Party. Partisan team, whatever. No. Megan's the boy that dates Megan. So
he went to Goldie Beacon with my man.
Yeah, he used to hoop, yeah.
That's where he went because they said he hooped in Delaware. I didn't know what school.
Yeah.
But, so his team, he had a lot of I think people that he grew up with. They all was real hoopers before he actually became a rapper. So they actually are hoopers like us, I think.
Yeah, he had the most realistic team.
Yeah, like actual hoopers and stuff. Whereas, like he said, Chris Brown had Quincy Miller, Isaiah Briscoe. And he had some other
didn't play though.
Who?
Quincy Miller didn't play though.
He did. They didn't show. I was wondering he must have not played that well because he had one highlight they showed, but he got stripped. Like he didn't score. So
he didn't play the last game. I only seen him in that one game for like 3 seconds.
I seen him. Yeah, I seen him in the chip I just watched, but he got stripped or whatever. And then so I was like, he must not have been hooping or he been injured though. But he was always tough.
5-on-5.
It's 4-on-4, and it's like a smaller court. Okay. But when I say that should really be lit, bro. Like the first game. It was like the first game I saw was like G-Eazy versus like Tyga. And I'm looking, I'm like, these G-Eazy team about to get bombed. They had some boy from Baylor. As soon as he said his name, they said Austin Mills. I was like, oh shit. That nigga start getting loose out there against Tyga and them team, bro. Tyga team ended up winning because they had some two niggas. I didn't know who I still don't know who them niggas are, but they was nice.
We gotta find some rappers, yo.
Yo, I was saying that shit, bro.
Real rap, bro. Because that shit was dope, bro. Anthony Early was getting busy. But here's the thing I took from that too, bro. When I was watching it, I was like, New York Hoopers, bro. Like, because, after they score, they got to do the dances and the Harlem Shake.
That Lance Stevenson stuff, man.
Yeah, bro. I'll be like, oh, my gosh. But they swag is like, oh.
Horrible.
You know what embodied New York in that John No Cheese? Fucking Roddy Rebel team. They were just fucking niggas up.
They had the GS9 squad.
Basically, bro. Just fucking
that was prison ball. That's funny.
I can really see that. That's hilarious. This is beating everybody.
He's tough too. He actually all right.
Nah, Roddy, all right. Yeah.
A couple of niggas like the best artist that was hooping was obviously Chris Brown. He's better than the rest of them. He had like the first 4 or 5 points in the chip game.
He did.
And then but like a couple of niggas was trash. We ain't gotta talk about that shit though. I've always noticed, and I think everybody probably noticed this, but like it was a Drake bar even a couple years ago, just about artists and athletes basically they want to be each other. They kind of mirror each other. Like rappers always talking about they used to hoop or how they ball and all this shit like that, like so. And then athletes like Alonzo Ball rapping fucking just now, Allen Iverson, Shaq used to rap, Kobe had fucking
RIP to Kobe, but no.
Hold before you go, Leak, did we talk about this before?
What, Kobe album?
Because Kobe album leaked. Did I bring that up before?
No, he came out with it.
No. I meant to do this a couple weeks ago when we were talking about Kobe. Kobe's album leaked this year. It had never came out. He had a single.
I heard the single.
Bro, I have the album on my computer right now. That shit was not bad at all, bro.
Oh, so it was just a bad single.
No, I think I don't know why they shelved him. But his album is actually all right, yo. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you. He had Beanie on that joint, Black
Beanie
Thought.
Eagle.
Hey, yo.
I have the album on my
Now you
computer.
Code from Philly.
Bro, I'm gonna send you the link. He had Beanie on that joint. That was tough. It just some of the songs sound a little weird because I guess I don't know if they was in the studio or whatever. But Beanie, Black Thought, he had 50 before 50 blew up. Like his album, if Kobe album actually would have came out, this is like random. I think we would look at his rapping way different, yo. He was still corny, but like, we would look at him very differently, bro.
What's his name? Your man's coming out with an album. Kawhi Leonard said he got an album coming out.
Real rap? Is that serious?
That's gonna be Domo Origato, Mr. Roboto. Like, I hear that shit, bro.
That shit gonna be silent. We ain't gonna
monotone ass album. I'm not trying to hear that shit, bro. You gonna rap the same flow the whole song.
I'm gonna send y'all that link to this Kobe album. I was like, yo, this shit is fire, bro. Because he had Beans in 2000. Like this is when
that's crazy. Beans was hot.
Yeah.
State proper with me.
But now, like you were saying, basketball players and rappers all want to be each other, bro.
Yeah, bro. What's the fascination though? Why you think that is?
I think you gotta look back at it in high school. So like most of the people who rap in high school, they probably weren't the athletic kids. Like they were the dudes like in the hallway, freestyling and all that. So obviously, they probably had, or they played pickup ball or whatever, but they wasn't on the team. So they probably got the fascination with sports. And then sports dudes, they probably like, oh, like, I can rap too. I used to freestyle with my friend. So it's like they be, but both of them, the majority of each of them should stay in their lane because they're not really.
That's facts. I feel
like Ann said, I think it's easy to pick up both. It's easy to start rapping and record a song now. And it's easier to pick up a basketball and think you could hoop. But I also think like they relate because like the likelihood of you becoming successful in those two industries are kind of the same. It's like, it's hard to become a successful rapper and it's hard to make the NBA. Yeah. So I think they always relate with each other and they be like, yo, we beat the odds. You think about it, when we growing up as kids, you ask somebody what they want to be, what they going to tell you, either a rapper or a basketball player. So I think that's where they relate. You know what I mean?
Yep. That was the point I was about to make next. Growing up, a lot of people in our community only really see the people getting money are athletes, actors, rappers, and trappers.
Yep.
So that's what niggas emulate. So if you get to the league and you grew up, you used to be with your friends, and you mean pretending you was DMX and you was young boy, you got the money now to get studio time. It's off season. Fuck it. Why not? And what are you losing? Some bread that you're gonna get back next season if you're like that. I mean, for some niggas like Dame Lillard is actually nice musically. I actually listened to a couple of his albums. They're actually not bad at all. Like I would say he might be the best athlete rapper of all time, in my opinion.
Yeah, there's a debate for it.
Yeah, so that nigga I just feel like it definitely goes back to your childhood, but it's also just easy to pick up when you're already a multimillionaire or you have your NBA contract. It's easy to pick up a fucking MacBook.
Yeah. But these rappers definitely got to stop clipping together LA Fitness highlights. I'm tired of seeing it.
Some of them is nice. Chris
Brown. Because now that's why I like the crew league, bro. Because now you can go hoop and you have your own little team. Y'all got your whole league for yourselves. Go show y'all niggas say y'all nice on the track, bro. Show me. Then you can show me. Get your crew together.
What's fascinating to me is because they be talking so crazy, you really don't see them. It's like how small the majority of these rappers are. It's fascinating, bro.
Facts. You don't even realize that shit. So we move on from the crew league shit. The last thing next season probably gonna be fire because Chris Brown didn't win a chip, like I said before. And when he won, he was like, "Hey Quavo, get your bitch ass out here."
Yeah. That's a bold statement, Quavo. I don't think Quavo's sweet like that.
You can't go like that, Quavo guy. You gotta come turn up next season.
He tough for real, left-handed.
That actually give because it's a joint called an ISO where the team captains can just clear the court, just play one-on-one. Bro, I would like.
I gotta tune in.
You do. It was good, bro. It's a good joint.
Yeah, I gotta tune in. Yeah, I gotta tune in, man.
But I guess to move on, I haven't seen this joint yet. I'm keeping it a buck with y'all niggas. But Space Jam 2 came out yesterday. I've seen a lot of reviews. I've seen a lot of hate. I've seen some positive reviews. Have you guys seen it, or what do you guys thought so far?
Have not seen it yet, but I'm not opposed to going to watch it.
Yeah.
Did you watch the first one yet, Cheese?
That's a crazy question. Yes, bro. I've seen the first Space Jam.
When, bro? When did you see that, Joe?
It was a couple years ago when I really seen it, bro.
A couple years? You mean like 2 or 3 years ago?
Yeah,
no,
when I fully watched it. When I fully watched
Nigga was 24.
I'd always seen the same parts. But now I haven't seen the movie, bro. I've seen some bad reviews for it, but I think some of that has to be like if you grew up and you saw the original one and you remember how it was to see Michael Jordan in the movie, I don't think your expectations are ever going to be met. So you're probably going to trash it.
First of all, if you're a grown ass man or woman, you're not going to have the same nostalgia as when you were a fucking kid seeing the greatest greatest basketball player on the planet in this fucking movie hooping with and these cartoons aren't even like on TV. Like kids don't watch Looney Tunes no more. Like that, nigga. We had Looney Tunes on TV like on Saturday mornings. The kids, it's not the same. And I feel like a lot of the hate that I've seen is from just bitter adults like, oh, LeBron trying to be Jordan. Michael Jordan wasn't a good actor in that movie, nigga.
At all.
The dog jumped on him. Like, oh, come on, Charles.
The funny thing is with this new LeBron John, people forgetting that Space Jam is supposed to be a kid movie. It's a bunch of grown ass men in there, like mad.
Like I feel like if you growing this shit, unless you going with your kids to the movies, you better get HBO Max and watch that shit in your crib, man, and stop going to this movie and throwing tomatoes and shit, hating.
But what's the age? Because I was about to go. I ain't gonna hold you. I was kind of hyped to go see this John. I was about to go Dolo last night.
Hate, don't do that. If you're gonna go to watch it and just
I was gonna watch it.
That's cool.
I'll put it on the HBO Max. I'm not going to the movie theater.
Yeah, I'm putting a thing on the HBO Max for sure. I'm not gonna go pick some extra funds. They don't get the stream money anyway.
Yeah.
But for Space Jam 2, do y'all feel, or do you guys have a favorite sequel or like a favorite trilogy type film or series, actually?
Yeah. So Terminator 2 is the greatest sequel of all time, in my opinion.
Terminator 2.
Okay.
I think that's the greatest of all time. You can't. Terminator 2 is a crazy ass movie. And the first one was really good as well. And I think the sequel is probably better than the original Terminator. So that's the best sequel to me.
I ain't expect you to. I don't even think in Terminator, nigga. Damn.
That movie's all that.
What about you, Ant?
Like Mike too, for sure. Psych, no, that joint's trash.
That's garbage.
Home Alone 2 though, nigga.
Huh?
Home Alone 2. That's
Home Alone 2, or I go Bad Boys 2.
Bad Boys.
I don't go Bad Boys 2.
Oh,
I love that.
I
love Bad Boys 2. I don't think it's better than the original though. Where most people say it's better than the original, I don't know,
man.
I don't know about that one, cheese.
No.
And the second Friday is the best one with Day Day. It's better than the first one.
That's blasphemous, bro.
Bro, it's better than the first one.
I'm about to walk away from that's
better than the first one. Think about it, man.
No, I thought about it.
I disagree, bro.
All right.
You think next Friday is better than the original Friday?
Yeah.
It's Smokey?
Yeah.
Oh wow. I can't agree with that one. It's a good trilogy though. It's one of the better trilogies.
Yeah. A lot of trilogies miss. But shit, some shit y'all probably, I don't know if you ever seen it, but the fucking Lord of the Rings has the best trilogy in my opinion. I don't give a damn how long
I only saw the first one. I only saw the first one.
They like 3 hours a piece, but them Jones all hit to me.
Did any of y'all see Fast 10?
No, bro. First of all, they only on Fast 9. When they do Fast 10, it's gonna be your seatbelts. I already thought.
It's Fast 9, bro. Can we please watch that as the podcast, bro? Can we please watch that joint as the podcast?
That's funny.
I heard that joint is horrible. I want to go see it now.
Yo, but that was a good joke, Leak. I'm mad he didn't give you enough. Like,
what happened? I ain't even hearing.
He said Fast 10 your seatbelt. That might be the title too. I'm thinking about this joke.
All right.
That was good. That was a good joke.
We can end it on that note.
We got we can't move on though. I mean, we got a couple dope shows and shit we can run down. I don't know if y'all been watching the Disney Plus shit. I always bring this up every couple months. They got a dope show on there with Marvel shit, and this time it's Loki.
Bro.
They throwing too many shows at me, bro. I'm lost.
No. Loki's great, bro. Loki's a great man. You gotta be a Marvel person, I think, but Loki's a great.
I am, but everybody keeps saying, yo, you gotta watch the Wanda John. Then they like Loki.
First of all, Wanda came out months ago. Captain America came out months after that. True. And Loki came out a month after that.
Bro, all right.
But that's good though, bro. You get to just binge them.
So I gotta watch it in order or no?
Yes, you should watch them in order.
You should, but you don't have to.
I think you should watch them in order because the way the movies were, they didn't do them in order, but they kind of have them where they have a chronological order. And I think that now they're just doing stuff in order actually. The way it seems like they are, they seem like they're just doing shit in order. So I think you should watch them in
What's
order.
the movie with the
Black Widow?
I just saw that. That was fire.
That joint good as shit.
That was
I haven't
fire.
seen that yet.
Fire.
That joint's fire. Oh, you ain't see that joint, Cheese?
Nah, I gotta watch. I'm gonna go to the movies to go see that. Actually, I think.
I didn't expect a lot out of that joint, and I was pleasantly surprised. It was funny.
Really?
It was a
Good
good
movie. Good
Really?
movie.
Okay.
Another. I mean, dope topic. Or I don't know if I heard a little bit of this joint. I went through the whole thing. Vince Staples just dropped.
Fire.
His shit fire.
Yeah.
Fire album for sure. Especially for somebody from me, like I never really listened to Vince Staples, so this actually is making me. I'm gonna go revisit some of his stuff now. It's a really good album. I rock with it.
He can rap, like he can really rap. I think some of his older stuff, like really older stuff, back when I first heard him, wasn't for me because I'm not really like a super Cali West Coast swing type boy, but he kind of got more grit to him now. I don't know what it is, but I like him more now.
That's a great way to describe. I feel the same way, bro.
Yeah, he was super West Coast back in the day. Yeah.
Just mean
and like a nerdy West Coast, even though he was gang banging, he wasn't
right.
He wasn't like a
the prototypical.
Yeah, it was like a nerdy gangbang like West Coast artist. So
yeah, but I mean, I've listened to him for a couple of years, so I'm gonna definitely check the rest of the album. I listened to like the first half. I thought it was pretty good. Yeah. An album I haven't heard is a nigga named I Don't Know. Is that how you say that, John? IDK or is it I Don't Know?
I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know.
And he's from DC though, right?
Is he?
I
ain't hear none of that, John.
I heard Sneed spicing him, so I figured he was from DC.
Oh, okay. That's who put me onto it too. I saw his tweet.
He spiced Meek though.
I forgot about that. That's
his favorite rapper.
Yeah, well, Meek is Flames though.
Yeah, but Meek from Philly. I'm just saying he might have been.
Okay. Yeah. No, the album was good, Joe. You should check it out. He sounded like Kanye on some of these joints. That's why I was like, wow, like, and some of the features, I'm like, damn, he got some crazy features on his joint, like Griselda's on there. But
real quick, is it a such thing as if before you hear the person, they hype them up too much, so then when you hear them, like, you kind of like, that's what happened with me with the dude. Before I heard him, they were like, yo, he's a musical genius, he giving seminars at Harvard, and then I'm like, bro, this sound like, all right.
Yeah.
No, that's true too. I think that spiced my listening experience that night, but I think the music is still pretty good because I was like, damn, he got some people on here. Like, I forgot who the other features on there.
That's dope.
Got some niggas on there.
I'm gonna tap in, but I guess our last topic for the day, something I think I threw this on here because with the Marvel shit, like it just in general, it made me think about just Black representation just across a lot of different spheres now. 20 years ago, you wouldn't see all these Black superheroes and shit like that in mainstream prominent positions, and not even got Black super villains. You know how crazy it is to have this Black person in this position of power and be like the evil one, and like the Black people go to the movies and don't feel like I feel good about this shit. Like, so without too much of a spoiler, Kang the Conqueror, obviously we all seen him he was casted already and all that shit. He's a Black dude. He wasn't Black in the comics. And he's gonna be he's the next Thanos, bro. Basically, like he's the next big bad, basically, is this this Black dude. And I love that shit, bro. And that's all I can really say right now about Kang, is I don't want to really spoil shit, but not just him.
Before that, my man Jamie Foxx was holding it down with that Electro Bull, whoever that
bro,
is.
like we had shit like that. Like
he coming back too. That's the cool thing.
As the Electro John, that is dope. I was talking about that earlier. But just like Blade coming back in the Marvel universe.
That's gonna be tough.
Mahershala Ali. And then nigga, Captain America is Black now. We talked about this a couple months ago, but just that shit right there is wild to me.
Yeah. Definitely got Captain African American,
like on the big screen.
real rat. And for real, bro, it's you.
Nigga, you
Yo, I just realized, bro,
I gotta hold it down.
Nah, I rock with it, bro. I think we're starting to see it. I think I can make it even more broader. Like, we're just seeing a lot more representation in just different industries, not even just superheroes. I don't know if y'all noticing with basketball. I feel like I keep seeing a new Black coach about to be hired. Chauncey Billups.
Didn't Wes Unseld Jr. just got hired?
Wes Unseld Jr. and it was somebody else too that got hired as well. It's like 3 new Black coaches I've seen. So I think, you know, things are starting to change a little bit. You know, one thing I'll be a little skeptical with is like, are they doing it to appease?
Yeah.
At this point, it don't even matter.
I'm gonna take it, bro. I ain't gonna.
I'll take it too. I'll take it.
It was just to appease. So what? We getting it. And that song, I mean, that good old Sam Cooke reference, the change gonna come. I mean, that change seemed like it's finally starting to roll down. It's a little slow roll, but I'll take it, bro.
It's happening.
I'll take it. That's all we got though for today, fellas.
Man, that was a
That was a
great
great
episode.
show.
Man, episode 24. It's the Laundromat Show. I'm K Rose.
And McKee.
Sleep today.
Yo.